So let's talk lip filler.
From the hood, but I keep it on bougie. All go, everything I look like a movie. I see the cameras, the lights. They talk to me nice. Some forgettable nights. And put some dripping in ice. From the hood, but I keep it on bougie. All go, everything.
So as you all know, today we're going to go get lip fillers. Mwah, no bars. So for preparation, me personally, I hate needles. I would never electively get a shot or whatever. Like, I hated shots growing up. I still hate them now as an adult. So to prepare for, and it is a micro needle, so it's like literally the needle is like this big. Like, it's so small. It's not like, you know, it's a micro needle. But still, I just hate being poked and pricked. So I use prescribed ibuprofen 800. So I do that 30 minutes prior to my appointment. I also do not wear makeup to my appointment. Obviously, y'all think that's pretty annoying for them. Like, they gotta be all in your face. They gotta get up in there. You know, the gloves are resting on your cheeks or your face sometimes. So it's like, why would you wear makeup? You know, like, that's crazy to me. So I just always go with a fresh face. If you're a super wimp and you don't have ibuprofen 800, or if you do have painkillers and you're still a big wimp, I would advise that you go and buy your own lidocaine and numb yourself right before you walk into your appointment. So they're going to numb you in the appointment. It does not take long for numbing cream to kick in. So I would say literally as you're about to walk into your appointment, numb yourself, wipe it off, and then let them double numb you, because they're going to numb you as well. Double numbing, pain medicine if you can, and then going with a fresh face, right? Drink plenty of water going into this. Water is going to make a huge difference in your results. Avoid drinking alcohol. They're not going to tell you this. They'll probably say avoid drinking alcohol after your appointment, or avoid drinking alcohol 24 hours prior to your appointment. But for me personally, 2 days. So 48 hours prior to a lip injection appointment, I do not drink alcohol. They're going to advise you not to drink after, and that's just because, just to maximize your results, you don't want to drink after. I'm gonna show y'all my results in stages. And so the other thing is, do not be afraid if your lips swell up. Like, y'all was literally looking like Big Ange. I'm gonna
y'all, this is me on the wake up.
I was looking like Big Ange.
This is the day after.
The day after, and maybe the day after. So like for 2 days after my appointment, I was walking around looking like Big Ange. It was crazy. Like, I was looking crazy. I literally had to wear a mask to work. but it will go down. Okay, just know beauty costs, beauty costs. I'll also say I have spent, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like I'm gonna total it up actually before I do this video. I'm going to total it up and I'm gonna put it on the screen how much I've spent on lip fillers since I started this journey. Gonna get some work done before my appointment. For once, your girl is on time. I am on time for an appointment.
Like a cupid bow.
Mm-hmm.
Like anything else, I probably just basic. I don't know what I feel like. I'm trying that. I just want to make sure. Oh, how long has it been in my brushing? You thought it just came.
No, that's not true.
Oh, it probably just nostalgia.
Do you want me to get one of those?
Yeah, just like I'm personally. They just use nostalgia because some people really care about these. So I'm saying, you know, you know, $100. Are you gonna show him? Did you go there? No.
No, she literally just gave me that yesterday.
You trying to get shots on?
I was trying to get the facial. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really do it. I was using my friends that get shots on. She do anything. I don't know what to be going for.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you good.
I would say just apply pressure and everything like it's trying to calm that. Just hold it down, apply pressure. Just apply pressure. Just really that down. Okay.
So let's talk lip filler. It has become extremely popular. I feel like any type of filler used to kind of just be like, you know, exclusive to the elites or people with a lot of money, a lot of disposable cash. And so the girlies weren't really into injectables. But now they have the Hyaluron Pen on the market. So I think that made lip fillers a little bit more approachable. I personally started with the Hyaluron Pen and then I graduated to the microneedle lip fillers. So let's talk about the differences between the two. The Hyaluron Pen is a high pressure needleless injector. So when it uses the high pressure to inject the filler into your lip, it's only going under that first layer of skin. So it's not being injected, it's not going down. The filler isn't going into your lip, it's just going underneath that first layer of skin. I'm not gonna say that you cannot get lasting results from using a Hyaluron Pen. I will say that both forms of lip filler are building processes. So you have to build the lips up to be able to retain and hold the filler. Now, I think for the Hyaluron Pen, they advise 2 to 3 weeks in between appointments. If you are really trying to build your lips up and hold and retain the lip filler for up to 12 months, I would say you would have to go maybe like 4 or 5 consecutive months every 3 weeks on time, on the diet, and get the filler to build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up. Now, with the microneedle, those really will give you lasting results. When you get the injectables, I'll say I have done 3 rounds of the microneedle, the actual injection that goes into the lip with a needle. I have done that 3 times now. The second time was only 0.5 filler, so it wasn't even a whole ml. It was only a 0.5 milliliter. And the other 2 times was 1 ml. So I've never gone 2 ml. That's why you don't see dramatic results on the lip. They're like naturally plump, naturally beautiful lips. But I haven't gone to the extreme of 2 and 3 ml in one sitting. So altogether, I've only done 2.5 with the microneedle. And these are the results that I have. These are lasting results. They will last. I would say doing the Hyaluron Pen, because those results, the instant results that you get after the appointment or a few days after the appointment, that's not going to be your lasting result. So I think that the Hyaluron Pen is a good demonstrator or indicator of where you would be with the micro needle. I think it's good for kind of mapping out like, okay, if I get a little bit more, is that going to be too much? Or is it okay for me to get a little bit more? Because actually in between my 2 appointments, so when I went to the appointment, I only got the 0.5 ml of microneedle. The rest of my lip was filled with the Hyaluron Pen, because I knew it wasn't gonna last, but I saw the plumpness. I'm like, okay, I still got room to do something without doing too much. And that's what I think that is good for. I think it's good for prepping you for the microneedle, or even just having your lips look good for a special occasion or a certain period of time, or like if you're into film and you're doing a movie, or, you know, if you got a big day coming up. I think it's good for those things. But in terms of longevity and day-to-day, every day, no. For definition in certain areas, no. Whenever you see someone do the Russian doll lips or the perfect keyhole, Cupid's bow look, and they're advertising the needleless Hyaluron Pen, that is false. You are being deceived. At the very least, what I would say they're doing is 80 to 90% of the lip may be filled with a Hyaluron Pen, but where there is definition and lifting and projection, they used a micro needle for and then they went in with Hyaluron Pen for the rest, or they, whatever shape they're trying to achieve or wherever they want projection, and this is the projection that you're looking at. Wherever they want projection in the lip, they are using a micro needle and then filling the rest of the lip with the needleless Hyaluron Pen. Do not be fooled. Do not be fooled. My esthetician is a medical esthetician. She is state board certified, and she's also a licensed phlebotomist. Do not let these people inject you if they do not have a phlebotomy license. And that is for lip filler. That is for these liquid BBLs, liquid lipo, all of the cosmetic things that are on the market right now that require injecting you. Do not let an unlicensed person, no, specifically a phlebotomist. They need a phlebotomy license to be sticking you with anything. You need to see their credentials. My esthetician has everything hanging on the wall. Everything, all of her certifications, her trainings, her license, her everything. Everything is on the wall. Clock it, okay? Yeah, so just make sure you're being extra careful with that. Also, make sure you trust and are going to reputable estheticians, people who are properly trained and have legitimate product. Okay, that's another reason why I trust my esthetician so much. She's so reputable, she's so real, there's no BS. I know the type of filler she uses. First of all, like, she wouldn't not let me know what she's putting into my body anyway, but also she's not a gatekeeper if you weren't asking and you're in the same industry as her. She will literally show you the boxes of her filler and what she's using and what's happening. She's so transparent. So I trust her with my life. Almost. So yeah, there will be a ton of girls promoting and demonstrating lip fillers and saying that they do lip fillers, and they do the needleless Hyaluron Pen. Now, you don't have to be a phlebotomist to do that. You don't even have to be an esthetician to do that. So I will also be very careful with that as well. I mean, it's kind of like when lashes hit the scene and, you know, like the girls that just took a little course and learned how to do lashes, they may know how to apply them, but when it comes to safety, sanitation, standards, you know, everything that actually matters, not just the aesthetic and the results that you're going to get from their work, but things that are ensuring your health and safety are the things that kind of just, you know, when I was younger, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because those are usually the cheaper avenues. Home-based, unlicensed, I just took a course, be my crash dummy type of deal. I'm too old for that now. So I don't do home-based anything. I only go to professionals that have professional settings. I'm not going to anyone's house. I go to salons and med spas and legitimate places, and that's no knock to anyone. You have to start somewhere, and I've done everything that I'm listing out to you, but also, again, I was young. I've been a home-based nail tech, I've been a home-based lash tech, I've been a home-based hairstylist, so I am not knocking it, and everyone has to start somewhere. But I'm saying for me personally, and for me just getting older and really caring about my safety, the health and sanitation behind these services, I personally will not be doing that, and that is what I advise for anyone. I advise that you go to people that you know have their credentials, have their credibility, and are in sterile, safe environments. And I'm gonna just leave that at that for that. But to each his own. If you have any more questions about it, you can drop it in the comment section. You can also DM me on Instagram. I hope this wasn't all over the place, but I really was trying to give you like the micro needle versus Hyaluron Pen. I hope I gave you some really good, helpful information. I just want you all to be safe. Like, nowadays, everything is so much about aesthetic, health, beauty, self-care, and everything. And I'm here for it. Like, I mean, look at me. I'm a bad little, and I'm snipped like a Barbie, hips, lips, ass, and a guy. Like, baby, I get my nails done, I get my hair done. I do it all, you know what I'm saying? I get it. But like I said, my main priority and top priority nowadays, more than what it's going to look like, is what effects it's going to have on me. Because auntie getting up there, you know? I'm going to be 30 in a couple years. No, in 4 years, don't play with me. But I'm getting up there, so I'm starting to care more about the lasting effects of things that I want done now. You get what I'm saying? So that's it. That's all. That's it. But yeah, if you're looking to get fillers sometime soon, drop that in the comments. If you like this video, comment what y'all want me to speak on next, show y'all next. I really be doing it all, so I'm just gonna start, you know, bringing y'all with me, because why not? Anyway, love y'all. Bye.